Hey guys, Ballatw here, back with another VOD review. It's still solos week, so we're still doing solos. I'll have these uploaded by the semifinals. This is going to be Atlantis' LetsHe, who dominated and got first place in week number 5 in EU as a controller player, and I think he was one of the first 3 controller players to qualify overall in World Cup. So that's awesome, and I think he was the first guy in EU to qualify, which is nice too, because he qualified in the same week as Issa. So regardless, let's get into it. Again, I'm not a controller player. I suck ass at anything regarding controllers because I haven't played on controller in years. So I'm sorry if I missed the nuances of stuff. But regardless, guys, if you do like the content, make sure you like, subscribe, do all the things on my social media, and use creator code Ballatw. All right, tilted dropper. So I'm very curious about all the different building splits right now because it feels like there's a lot of strong buildings in Tilted. So not a big deal at all to me. And right off the bat, I'm noticing, like, you know, not the typical thing where you loot as much as possible. Like, he's not looting the ammo box. He's just going fast. And he has this route completely mapped out, as you can tell with his movement. Checking, like, everything. Well, okay, now he's waffling. So maybe the top route he has. Oh, you heard the chest, that's why. See, the reason he actually went on that path is because he went to go listen for the chest and he didn't hear it, and then he started backing up and then he heard it because, you know, audio. So like when he went under those stairs there, he was going to check to hear if the chest was there so he could go down and take this route. And I'm guessing there's a different path that he likes to go for, if not. You could tell he's just checking as much and being as fast as possible. Right there, looking through the window real quickly. This is a very, very fucking fast and efficient route. I like this. And it seems to me as a he actually has some good, really good peeking skills with his motion. Like when he's running by stuff, even though he's running in the same direction, he's still able to peek in a certain direction. That's pretty cool to me. I'm actually like, I've never like not skipped through a early game looting phase on a VOD review, I'm pretty sure, and this is probably the fastest and most clean route through any place that I have ever seen, minus the fact that he's not getting any sort of materials, which kind of sucks. But again, you could get as much loot as possible and then go grab as much. Like, look at his loadout is already set. I'm already chilling. He's got shield. Very, very, very efficient. He just looted 2 buildings in the span of probably how long it takes for what we saw clicks do yesterday to loot 1 building, which is this building that he's in right now. All right, let's move on. The other thing that all goes into this is that he's not contested here at Tilted, so like it makes a lot of sense that he's just going for the efficient loot path and not really worrying about materials at all, right? Makes a lot of sense. He's just go, bang, 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 bang. This was before the Shadow Bomb loot nerf. Oh, here's a kill. What the fuck? When did he get the kill? I missed it. Here we go. Did you find an AFK player or what? The kill happened so fast that he must have just beamed this guy. Why does this sound so weird? Okay. Okay. All right, chat. All right, here we go. You guys better be careful. Mods are gonna be fucking on point. Y'all better be careful. Y'all better be careful out here. Alright, so now he gets into another fight up ahead. And he knows there's somebody else here. It's funny though, like I actually don't know if he was contested or not, like if there's other people in Tilted like off break, or if this is people coming in from whatever random loot path they have. But like, this being so big, it's still fucking great to do what he does. Just like go, get as much loot as possible, get away from people, and take as much as possible, because then you get yourself in a good situation where you can just chill. And like right now, look, he's fucking set for endgame. If he wants, he could just leave and go play endgame. He probably still wants to replace that AR, maybe, possibly. I don't know. Probably not. Probably not. Nameplates? No, it's a VOD, dude. This is literally from his stream. Huh. Isn't that funny, huh? The spectator, the replay system, I can't even watch it. It doesn't even look like they're tracking each other. And then people are mistaking the replay system for a VOD. I'm not trying to call you out. I'm just saying that the replay system is not that bad besides the lag spikes, in my opinion. Like, I can see how a person is playing. And see you later. Hey, why didn't he get his loot? Did he get his loot? No. Did he? Oh yeah, he did. Not that useful. One of the things that's like interesting to me is I want to carry shadows and redeploy, but I don't want to drop my AR that early, and I don't want to drop my well, I would trade the SMG for AR. That's usually what I do, but I don't know, some people prefer carrying both still, but they do probably want to carry it later. I don't know. There's like a weird situation where I'm like, I'm not going to get a glider redeploy off pickup, right? But I will get an AR, or I will get an SMG or whatever. Still, I'm curious, when people adopt like a full on like 2-weapon meta or 1-weapon meta, there's going to be so much less like swapping of stuff, but way more swapping of like mobility items and such. All right, why okay. I guess he has a lot of disengage options if he wants, but like my question is like, is there really any reason to need to go for mid-game fights right now, or even at this point, especially Loot Lake, which is like center map, which is going to be a lot of players rotating into it. Like, I get the fights sometimes like north and whatever. Obviously now this guy's low and he got the jump, so it was a good try, or good play. That's not him, is it? The patented sit in your box strat. Nice. Positioning wise, he gets next to the sky platform. That's about it. He's still got zone. He can use the sky platform to rotate to 4th. This is... I wonder why he shadows here. Like, It's a goal of his to get more center on 4th zone, I guess. I kind of feel like you just shadow later and you're like, it doesn't matter at all. If you're in the zone, I feel like you're gonna get there with how much shadows you have. Like that same distance is gonna get covered no matter what, right? It doesn't really matter where the next zone goes. I get it, center zone in the last zone, but you were already in zone. Like it feels like not only a extra investment in shadows, but an extra investment in materials. I don't know. I don't understand it. Hopefully we can enlighten. He can enlighten us by watching a little bit more. I used to think that this was always solid, but like when I would say when it's solid is when you're outside of this zone, right? Or you're out, yeah, and it starts moving, right? And then you need to choose a position. I would want to choose center, but if I'm already in zone, like why invest more on moving if I already have a possibility of getting next zone? Why am I drinking from that cup? Wrong cup. I have way too many cups on my desk, guys. Can anybody relate? Die Sturmflut tobt. Nice. That seems relevant there. As a controller player, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but I know there's issues with FPS and L2 spamming. But it seems to me that he has completely stopped L2 spamming at this range. Like completely, right? He doesn't L2 spam a single time. There he just drags his mouse over and it aim assists a little bit. And then everything else is just full on. So like L2 spamming just hurts your aim at that point, right? That's crazy that he's so comfortable that he starts getting spammed with the minigun. He switched with wood to wood right away, right? So that he doesn't waste all his metal on the minigun. And then immediately as the guy stops, he actually just starts spamming somebody. Where this is like he's opening himself to the possibility of pinch here. But it's also wow. That's actually a really good bait. Like a risky bait, but like it works, right? Because okay, so here's the situation, right? This is his box, this is opponent's box, this is opponent's box over here, this is the minigun guy. Okay, minigun guy starts spamming him. Okay, there's a bunch of other people in the zone, right? Everybody realizes, oh, this guy's getting spammed. Okay, they turn their attention over here. He immediately spams somebody else once this guy like takes a little breather. And as soon as that happens, all these people's attention are on one spot, right? The minigun guy starts spamming again at somebody else, whatever. But because of that, this guy starts shooting, and then like everybody else starts deciding, oh yeah, let's try to focus on somebody else. But still, like it's risky because they could all backfire and just start spamming you too. But then again, this guy built in brick, he built in metal. Right, people are always going to be less inclined to shoot metal. Even though they do, people are going to have an inherently lesser chance to shoot metal. You can see he's already replacing, but he does have obviously a lot of metal on the ground. But that like was an easy ass way to set up a pinch. Like everybody's attention is on you. Let's just start shooting somebody near you and try to team on him. I really like using launch pads in, shadows in this zone and using the launch pads later to try to take height. Shadows are just such a good distance cover and like relatively low risk in comparison to everything else. Jesus. That's a little trick that you can do when people are getting pressure, when you pressure somebody in their box, right? Start spamming them a little bit. Don't spam your entire clip. Once they start editing out, and that guy should have edited his pyramid, but solid way to give up his pressure. Right now he's edited this wall so that he can get into the other box, but he's still building out this box when he starts pressuring again. So think about that, right? When the guy's in the middle of an edit and in the middle of a grid, so say this is the grid, right? If you can catch him when he's here, especially if he's looking this way, number one, to get out of there, and this is an open edit, once he gets even here, it's harder not only to reset this, but it's harder to place a wall if it gets broken or anything, right? You have to be able to look down and all sorts of stuff. So like it's harder, it's not impossible. This guy could easily have jumped through, reset the edit, and held a wall, right? But even if he, like, there's a bunch of sequences that somebody has to actually be mechanically good and quick thinking to be able to do that and to be able to get through. Yeah, I'll switch back to purple or red or whatever. Good call. Whatever the fuck this color is. Wait, did he even get his loot? Okay, yeah, he did. Good mat switching, man. Like this wall's so irrelevant almost. It feels like that he switches to wood. Mat switching is so much more important than I believed. He's already preemptively switching to metal for the next little push. He gets zone. I don't understand people like this who just like spend their time trying to box fight you unless you have really good ping or you have a really good position on somebody. I feel like it's so strange. Okay, switch back to brick. Like pay attention to this sometimes, guys. It's important to learn. It's probably not the most important skill to really focus on, but it is important and it is good. See, switched to wood just then. Like I don't necessarily always understand the reasoning behind some of this stuff, but it's clearly something that a lot of people are starting to focus on and are doing well. That was a nice, good ears, basically, is what I'm going to say on that one. I didn't even hear him. I didn't even hear him. The fact that he backed up and was able to do that is nice. Good job. Good take. 7th zone take, guys. Think we've got the timing now. I think we've got the timing. Ooh, yikes, yikes, yikes. It's a straight path. And that was all because his drum gun wasn't reloaded, by the way. Gives it up. Man, he could have held height there. Nice. that little 1 square edit to go up and just box, like you don't have to ramp out of this, just place a floor out of it. I see way too many people edit out of here and make sure they always place a, always place a ramp. This box is so much better. Just go slowly on it. Nice quick edit. Nice, nice, nice. It's basically instant edit. Yikes. Mistake, but he stays calm, right? He stays calm. Make sure he hits that. Make sure he hits that. There it is again. Same little box. Like. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, from this point forward, he knows he needs to full box every single time. Nice. I love it. Baiting the rocket and then just immediately starting to shoot. He has another drum gun too. The guy's in storm to hold that. He's in storm to hold that. He knows the rocket's coming again, possibly. Yep, here it comes. I love it. Not that time, instead of like, I think he was looking for that opportunity last time too, but as soon as the rocket hits, you use that backwards. You know how people always are using rockets and then trying to get the shotgun shot off? Like, use it backwards. In this case, just pulling out his drum gun and looking straight up. Right as it blows up, he's shooting through everything. Like, this is destroyed. Let's go! Destroyed. Like, it's the same thing as when somebody's spamming your build, right? But in this case, like, just destroyed him because he's trying to use the rocket to break him and, like, to get damage on him, but, like, you can't actually do it. So this is something we could all pick up, right? We could all pick this up. Let's watch that again. The first interaction right here, where he realizes he has to full box right here because of the rocket. Boom, now he realizes. He might have realized before already, but that's when I realized. And I'm fucking watching the VOD. So immediately, yeah, no opportunity there, but just spamming right back. He also knows that he's low on mats, so like, if he takes any time, this isn't gonna interrupt this guy's reload. Look how, this guy goes in the zone. He's right here right now to freaking cover those. I don't think he realized he had another drum gun, because this would have been GG from there. Okay, boxing up. Here comes the other RPG, good block, and just immediately shooting right at him.
Hab gewonnen, let's go!
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. We'll just skip to endgame, tilt to drop again. We'll watch any fight, just because fights are interesting. Ooh, I like that. This guy, he basically put this guy into a read where he's, hold on, let me turn off the sound here. Okay, so he basically forced this guy into thinking that he's gonna play real passive. Drum gun patch didn't really make much of a difference at all, in my opinion. This is before the drum gun patch, so this is stronger drum gun. So he conditioned this guy to think that he was gonna play passive, and then he immediately, before even the guy can start to make any sort of like play on the passive player, right when he's about to, when he's like, yeah, this guy's passive, I'm gonna start pickaxing as well, he goes just full send edit drum gun right in his face. That's nice. Nice.
Oh my god.
Probably use that too early. Aw, that would have been nice to get up there, but regardless, he does it. Oh, L2 there, by the way. None.
Ey, Digga. Digga, ich hab dich.
This guy's getting beamed. Oh, buddy.
Let's go! Digga, ich hab dich so. Ich wollte dein Booty, Alter. Give me your booty.
He said, give me your booty. Oh, he doesn't have any more shadows? Oh, he picked up the rift over shadows. Yeah, right here.
Ich hab dich so.
Pick rift over shadows.
Snack, Alter. Das ist ein kleiner. So ein
I feel like shadows over AR then, at least. Alright, moving on. 3 launch pads. Tilted is good, guys. Tilted is good. Don't be scared. Especially if you have a loop path like him. Holy crap. When you have a loop path like his, dude. Disgustingly nuts. Alright, half and half out. Let's watch. It's really situational when he L2 spams, it looks like. It looks like there's specific spots. When he's just like, yep, L2 spam. It's not even spam, it's more just like reset. Like an L2 reset.
Gib mir noch die Placement-Punkte, please.
He's really good. He's really good at picking the targets. Like, really, really, really good. Every single time he shoots, it's with the, not only with the hope that that guy gets focused, but with the hope that he can just like chill and then either get a pinch where the guy isn't going to be paying attention so you can just shoot him, or he's just waiting until he can actually hit him. So he just starts, he just like instigates. He's an instigator. I like it. And all the time, that entire time, he wasn't even in a great position. He wasn't. He was in one box, one little brick box. He didn't build a metal in that circle this time, so that pattern that I was going to probably talk on, like, nice. Yeah, see, absolutely not interested in taking height at that stage in the game. Not interested at all. That's a little weird and slow inch. Yeah, he doesn't want to stay in here, I think. Just because it's awkward to build in there. But really, 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 really good mat switching. I've said it already. I'm getting repetitive, but it's fucking solid. Nice. Good shit. That was a good ramp over too. The guy was hoping that he was going to get a shot, but it didn't.
Ich kann dich bauen, Digga.
And then realizing that this guy is like is 100% gonna just try to hold height. He doesn't want any of it, and he just goes down. Didn't take any damage on that entire thing, on that entire trade. But he doesn't want to fight somebody and waste all of his mats and waste all of his position because of it. But I mean, he already did, right? He already did. He wasted a lot right now. I think that contributes to why. But like, you have to be able to make an evaluation quick. You can't go in like that. You can't just, I never want to hear anybody say, man, I lost the game because some idiot psychoed and just wouldn't stop fighting me height. Like, I never want to hear that, because it takes two to dance, right? It takes two. Nice, a little toxic ending. I like it. I like it. Thank God they fixed this. That tree almost screwed him. I wonder how he knew that this was a decision to go for. Oh, because this guy is like stuck? Like he just landed there by accident and he's in a bunch. I don't know how he knew to go for this. I feel like he kind of knew that this guy was in shambles in terms of health. I don't know how he knows, but like that seemed like a weird, hey, let's just push this guy, like, type of play, you know? Great leveling, nice. That is a very important skill, to be able to like go out to the side when you ramp instead of like actually turning, and especially on controller, because you can't make those huge 90-degree turn. Like obviously you can 90-degree turn, but you'd prefer not to. You'd prefer to stay in front of you because your movement is so smooth. Like right here, this wall, right? This is actually a very valuable skill in endgame. Like a very, very valuable skill in endgame. And I'm not good at that at all. Because the alternative is, right, placing a stair to go out to the side, placing a floor and a stair to go up one on the side. So yeah. Nice cone. It's always so awkward when you get in those situations. And one thing I would recommend, if people do end up finding themselves where they get in that guy who just got cones situation, is make sure that if you commit to anything, you stay one grid space in front of the zone if you're down on low ground. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, he said he choked. I agree. Next. I think this is something we can transfer to a lot of other POIs. If you know you're not going to fight for a while, then don't worry about farming. Try to make the path as efficient as possible. Go, 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 then farm. Right, you never want to run into a situation where you don't have shield. And somewhere where you can definitely get shield no matter what. Like tilted. You never want to run into that situation. Oh. That's so mean. That is so mean. I hate stinks, dude. Oh, they got a drop too? Nice. Good comms. Wait, did I just back up? My bad. No, I didn't. Okay, he got a rift and a gold scar. Okay. Well, no wonder this game is a pop-off game. Holy shit. Ooh, that little flick made him go so fast. I knew you could flick to gain speed, but that was a fucking flick. Jesus. What? Sorry guys, that's my keyboard. I'm not used to it. I'm not used to it. When I just leave my fingers on it, like it'll like my fingers will move a little bit, and then all of a sudden I'll just be clicking. Yikes. What do you do here? He was holding his rift there just in case. Yeah. That's the play. And good timing on it too. Good timing. Position or rotation? What? I consider those the same concepts, kind of.
Boah, lecker. Das war so dumm irgendwie. Ich hätte nicht gerechnet, dass er 2 Traps hätte. Oh, scheiß drauf, überlebt.
I skipped the second kill. No worries. No worries. My bad. My bad. Good block. Why? I'm sorry. Jesus Christ, my fingers. I'm literally ruining a great VOD review here because of my fingers.
Oh!
Everybody knows that phase trick at this point, right? Just force your way through. If the guy has a floor that's exposed, you just boom, push your head through, and then go, go, go. But yeah, pretty psycho. I guess he thinks that he needs a lot of points, so it's just kind of a W key game, but I don't know. Oh, the other thing is he like lost his mobility, so maybe he needs something, trying to get something when somebody gives him an opportunity. Oh, he got shadow bombs. Nice. He got zone. Nice. Man, his edits are so fucking fast. I don't understand how you do this on controller, man. I literally have so much respect for quick editors on controller. So much respect. I think controller players have such good movement, man. What's up, LetsHe? Love you too. We all love you. Good stuff, man. Oh, is that true? They have 0 edit delay? I think that's actually true. No, isn't it like instant place build or something for them? Is it edit delay is impossible on controller? I feel like that's not true. Okay. Oh, that was brutal. That was brutal. That was sick. Watch. Okay, he resets it. And now he knows it's low. Now he knows as soon as this guy pickaxes, he backs up into the walls or into this box. So there's no reason, there's no point of like holding that floor, right? If he does get that floor, it doesn't matter. But just like as soon as he starts swinging his pickaxe on it, boom. That wouldn't have been possible if he didn't go and edit reset that. Like he acted like he was going for a shot, left the cone open. Remember, he left the cone open. This guy didn't take his cone. Oh, yes, he did. Did he? No, he didn't. He was planning this from the very, very start. From the very, very start. The other thing is that actually when he backs up like this, it makes it really hard for him to see where he is anymore. So to expect that is very difficult.
Ballatw. Nice play, bro.
Very difficult.
Kappa.
And this is the we're in the box fighting era, man. I don't know how many times I'm in customs and just literally somebody just decides I want to try to swing my pickaxe at you. Like, really nice. You got to learn these tricks just to, like, that was a fully safe. Like, sure, the guy could have gotten the floor, he could have just held the floor and then pushed through into your box and then started fighting your wall, but you could have also just backed up from there and just backed up from there because your box is big enough, right? So low-key, kind of like how he just like doesn't do anything. Like doesn't reset stuff, doesn't do anything, he just lets it lie. Acts like nobody's doing anything for going for loot or anything like that.
Noch nicht. Fehlt wirklich noch 3-4 Stunden.
3-4 Stunden?
2 Matches.
I know.
I wonder if he tries to pick open positions to get more shots on people. Because this is the third time we've seen him kind of land like relatively open. This one was probably the least open out of all of them. But like the first 2 games we saw, he landed like by himself basically in one box. And just let people come. Ouch. Ouchies.
Schon wieder so unlucky, ne? Dass er genau auf mich ein Sting wirft.
I've said this a lot, but holding your paper out, holding your build plan out, just holding your turbo build, always. Jesus Christ. He gets more tags through boxes than I've ever seen anybody. Than I've ever seen anybody, dude. Also, that slight adjustment there to go towards where he's at right now, just to get into zone. See, like, that kind of shit. It's pretty common at this stage in the game, but like earlier on, oof, so good. I wonder how he decides. I think maybe in this case, how it's going up elevation, he's like, I don't want to fight for height or something like that because it's just going up and it just becomes annoying. So you just like kind of just get up as you need, and that's it. Because he has gone for it twice in other games, and at this stage he was on it. Oh, nice find, nice find. Maybe a little risky. Combat shotgun. No! No! Okay, buddy! Just destroyed him! That's fucking sick. When you land in somebody's stairs, hey man, just fucking trap them. Be faster on the walls than they are, and you win. Like, if you just... like, you land in this and be fearless about it. Be fearless about it. and just cone him and take his walls and then trap. Just be fearless about it. Oh, it's a floor too. No, that's not important at all. I'm shocked. Completely irrelevant. Fact. Useless fact, VOD review. It was a floor. Okay, I'm still curious about what the differences was in this game versus the other games for going for height. Maybe just like the opportunity, that launch pad. He was like, oh, okay, let's do it. Let's rumble. Let's party. All right, he lost it. Oh, stupid traps. Why do you freaking place a floor? Why can't we turn that off? Why can't I want that feature gone. Just gone. Please. I love what he does there. He like builds out so the guy goes way ahead of him, and then he backs up towards the edge of zone to try to break him down, to try to bait him into being owned. Awkward hate landing here. See, like the movement is just so good, just getting in right inside his zone. I want to use way more window edits. Oh, good clutch up. Good clutch up there, bro. That was points and obviously everything. Okay, so moving up because this guy was here. This guy could have blocked with a wall, but not worried about it. I love how he just instantly cones. It's getting towards the end, might as well. And that does protect him against getting shot from the guy. I think he was right here. Doesn't protect his side, unfortunately. And that's why this ends up in a 50-50 because he has to, right? He could try to edit through, but I don't know. That was quick. I didn't realize he put a cone and a floor there. God tier. Didn't get his reload off. Oh, what? I love this recognition that this is not a player-owned floor and just going in for it and realizing there's no wall here to get the trap down. Are you kidding me, bro? That is disgusting. I love these playing in these like weird dynamic end games like this. The guy just died. Nice. Good comms. Good. And a trap. Oh, this dude. I remember this game now. He's actually the best. He's actually literally the best.
Oh my. Ja, Mann.
Oh, he's the best.
Ja.
Just like he said, that was such a clean win. Remember all the way back, by the way? All the way back when he used that first trap. We'll go back and watch it again. But he's so quick with placing the walls when the guy gets in. Like, he is so quick right here. He places a stair. He goes under it. He's so quick with making sure he gets that wall.
Oh my God! Ich bin der Beste!
Okay, let's go back. The recognition, right? When was it?
Wenn ich die Runde Joker.
No. Oh, up forward a little bit. The recognition that he has 7 traps somewhere around here. He boxes up and he just places a trap. He already switched to traps right there.
Schon wieder so unlucky, ne? Genau auf mich.
I don't think he realizes still that he has 7. Maybe he does, but there's a point where he's just like he just spends a random trap, and we're like, what? It's because then he's like, oh shit, I have 7 traps. Let me just use one, and then that all went into his mentality to know that he has all that much. So cool. All right, YouTube outro. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed that. That was LetsHe. He's an actual god. A quick one, but I want to get to playing, or I want to get to practicing it myself so I can get ready for World Cup this weekend. So if you did enjoy that, please like, subscribe, and do all the things on my social media, and use creator code Ballatw and turn notifications on any of my videos. Besides that, please go follow this guy. He's a fucking beast. Go follow him. Go subscribe to his content. Thank you for letting me use it. Peace.